Reading for your sun, moon, rising, and or Venus signs. Check out your placements to get a message that most resonates with you. I'm not telling you what to do. The oracle's not telling you what to do. Ultimately, you have free will. Therefore, you make the best decision for you and those involved. If you're cross-watching, or you yourself, Aquarius, feel that the roles are in the reverse, please reverse them, take what applies, and leave what doesn't. It's a general reading, not a private reading, so it may resonate, may not resonate. Please be aware of that. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating. It's greatly appreciated. I was just thinking, man, I've been saying this for the past 6 years. And I'm like, how did I even come up with this? But I know, because I was like thinking to myself, this is what I want to say to the people. I want to make sure that they know this. And now I just say it like I'm drinking a cup of water kind of thing. All right, you have the King of Pentacles as your overall energy. You could be focused on your stability, on how to provide for yourself, for others. This could be about work, money. You may be thinking about an earth sign. Maybe you have earth in your chart, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mars. I don't know. We'll see. You have the Knight of Swords in your current energy. This is wanting to take action like right now. I need to take action right now. You had a thought, let's go. But it's not the best way of taking action, because with the Knight of Swords, there needs to be a pause. Because even though he's all about the mind, communication, it's air sign energy, there's almost like, hold on, hold your horses. Let's do this the right way. Let's think about this a little bit. The challenge is the Five of Wands, maybe some sort of conflict, drama, competition, disagreement. In the foundation, you have the Ten of Cups. So perhaps a partnership with someone else, an alliance for some. This can be about a relationship. You have the Ace of Pentacles in the past. On your mind, you have the Three of Cups. What's 10 and 3? 7? Yeah. So you may be a little bit confused about something. I also get kind of like the sense of not wanting to lose something. You have the Hermit as your outcome. Virgo energy. But it is a card of introspection. It's taking some time to oneself. It's really looking at a situation with clarity, wisdom, discernment. Okay, let's see. Why is the King of Pentacles here for Aquarius? The Sun, Leo energy, the Nine of Pentacles, the Page of Wands. Okay, so that seems promising. Magician at the bottom of the deck. This is happiness, clarity, a new beginning. This may have to do with children. Maybe you're dealing with somebody who's a child, who has children, maybe acts like a child. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like this is good. This is something good. There is like a here and now present type of energy. Feeling good about oneself. There's a focus on one's, could be everyday life, money, health. For some of you, maybe you want to communicate with someone, or someone wants to communicate with you. We'll see as the reading goes along. Why is the Knight of Swords in the current energy? I also get the sense of someone feeling content with being an individual. I don't know if this is even being alone or single. I don't get like a huge thing on that, but I don't know, maybe it's somebody trying to focus on something for themselves. So you have the Six of Cups, the Two of Swords, and the Judgment. Nine of Cups at the bottom. So there's a past or soulmate connection here. Again, Six of Cups could be children. So this could be maybe like a parent and child type of thing. I feel like there is this action wanting to be taken to have some sort of opportunity or second chance or a reconciliation. Because what's on your mind with this Three of Cups, it can be about that. Why is the Five of Wands? I want something to get back together is what I'm hearing. Like in my mind is what I hear. Knight of Wands, the King of Swords, and the Temperance card. Trying to be patient. Okay, so the issue here is almost like this battle between being patient and not being patient. And in the current energy with that Knight of Swords, I can clearly see that you're wanting to take, if this is not you, this is somebody else. Okay, so take it as it resonates. But there is kind of like this back and forth of like, yes, no, maybe so. Not wanting to deal with conflict. For some of you, maybe you're waiting for some sort of conflict to die down or drama. Why is the Ten of Cups here? For some of you, you want nothing to do with the past and you just want an opportunity. Like you're ignoring. Okay, I'm just getting so much in my mind. For some of you, you want nothing to do with the past. You just want to move on with a new opportunity. Others of you, second, Page of Swords, watching, Seven of Wands, secretly, Eight of Cups, detachment or walking away, Queen of Swords. Okay, either somebody is just, this could be you, it doesn't, or whatever, if it's somebody else, like I said, take it as it resonates. But there's this watching energy here and not wanting to emotionally detach because there's still a great amount of emotions here in the foundation with the Ten of Cups. Now, this could also be like keeping an eye on whether somebody is walking away or not. Why is the Ace of Pentacles in the past? Nine of Swords, Emperor, Aries energy, the Five of Swords. Something, okay, there was definitely this opportunity for something. A new beginning in regards to money, work, stability, security. It's the Ace of Pentacles, right? And the Ace of Pentacles is that seed that could be planted and it grows into this tree, the Ten of Pentacles. Long-lasting security. Could be wealth as well, family, inheritance, loyalty, etc. So that's the beginning of it. Could be the idea of it. It could be like the energy is there for that. But however, in the past, there's clearly some sort of stress, worry, anxiety. It could be about controlling a situation or perhaps a masculine energy, a father figure, a spouse, like a husband, a boss, or it's just the energy of having control or leading something. And then the Five of Swords is just petty mind games, somebody having an agenda. There's a lack of trust. And it's kind of like, I just want to put that to rest. I don't even want to deal with this anymore. I want to move something forward. What fell? Page of Pentacles, Five of Cups, and the Magician. Okay, and they fell in the reverse. So it's very possible that something didn't work out that was said, maybe in regards to work, money, a friendship. For some, it's maybe just a younger individual. I think you're trying to just get over something from the past is what I'm getting. You see that something didn't work out or you were being manipulated or I don't know, something like that, or you didn't have the qualification. I don't know, but clearly something. of that nature. You know. You can let me know if you'd like. Cards are just flying. So 2 of Wands. Something is moving slowly or not moving at all, and you feel like it's going at a snail's pace. Why is the 3 of Cups here? Why is the 3 of Cups on Aquarius's mind? 6 of Wands, Death card, Scorpio, 8 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles. I really feel like your thoughts are all over the place because I can't even think straight right now. And I'm not even trying to think about anything else other than this, focusing on this reading. Okay, this is probably for no one. Or maybe it is. Maybe somebody comes across the channel and they start watching the reading. But there might be, I don't even like to talk about topics like this because it just seems so out of place. But there might be a situation where somebody might have been imprisoned, or it doesn't have to be a literal thing. It could be like a metaphorical thing. Imprisoned and waiting to reunite with someone. All right, let's move on from that because I'm a little confused about that one. Something has to change for something to be right again. That's what this 3 of Cups is. Because there's this desire for this reunion or happy times or whatever. And for that to happen, Death card, something has to change. Something has to end. But you're feeling stuck and trapped about that. Now, perhaps you're going on and like, okay, well, you know, maybe I can make amends, but this is still on your mind. Whatever this thing that needs to be resolved or end or whatever. Why is the Hermit here? Some of you could be dealing with a water sign, I want to say. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Ace of Swords, clarity. 2 of Pentacles, King of Wands. You know what to do. So there is some time for things to change, for things to go in the right direction. Fire sign showed up here with this King of Wands, Aries, Sag, Leo energy. How do you get something to grow? There's something here to work out, to balance out, to what needs to be done. What can I take care of? That 5 of Cups and the Magician flew out again. So clearly that wants to be shown. Upset about something that you've been manifesting or something didn't play out the way you wanted it to. Could be a home situation, a relationship, some sort of foundation. Why is the King of Wands here? The Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Swords. There's a determination here for things to go in the right direction, for things to go well. what is this? The Tower. Something either happens, like something is said, you get a sudden burst of clarity, a sudden realization. Something is made clear. To figure out what is the plan, what is the action to take here. And it's during a period of time. Four of Swords is here, I was looking at this. These are both cards about reflection, taking a pause. Why is the Five of Cups here with the Magician? Eight of Wands, Star, Ten of Swords. Healing from heartache, healing from an ending, healing from something that you suffered through. Could be with a fire sign, Aries, Sag, Leo. It doesn't have to be. Or maybe this is just regaining confidence, regaining this loving yourself type of feel. Four of Swords. The World, the Six of Swords. That's interesting. 4 and 6. 4 plus 6 is 10. 10 of Swords is here. 4 and 6, there's a 2 of Swords, which came out already as well. Done. You don't even want to think about it. You want to move forward from some sort of ending, something that made you suffer, something that was painful, a backstab, I don't know. Done. Moving on, moving forward from that. Closed chapter. The Lovers, the Four of Cups, the Three of Pentacles. I feel like you're going to work something out. You have Gemini energy here with the Lovers card. There's a determination to work together on something, a project, a work thing, something that has to do with stability and security. I'm saying that because of the King of Pentacles being here. Yes. Pisces energy, Libra energy here. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter the signs. This is just, I'm reading the signs in case, you know, it starts making sense to you and you're like, because somebody is almost like looking out, thinking about the future, but not seeing things really clearly, but definitely wanting something to be balanced out, corrected, just this togetherness feeling, to have a proper foundation, to have a partnership, or some sort of like communion between you and another. This doesn't have to be romantic. And that the heart is open to giving and receiving here. Could be with a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Yeah. And if that's the case, if this is resonating, there is a desire to get on the same page, to fix things. Yeah, there's almost like it doesn't matter, whatever it takes type of feel. All right, Aquarius. So the outcome with that Hermit card is a period of introspection to get clarity, to figure out, you know, how things can work out, how things can be balanced, how... I also feel like somebody thinks about like the time that was invested in something. All right, what is the advice and clarity for Aquarius? Enlightenment. Okay, that card doesn't come out a lot. And instinct. So let's read that for you. Topaz is a renowned spiritual teacher. People travel to hear his wisdom. He is journeying up a mountain to seek private counsel with a great servant when a young boy stops him. The boy asks, "If enlightenment is to be found in my own mind, how do I get there?" The moment before he disappears into the mist, Topaz realizes, through your fears. If I seek peace, I must embrace my fears. At this time, your journey is more important than the destination. Remember, if you face your fear, you will grow stronger. Relief awaits. My thoughts always drive my choices. How can I use my thoughts to heal myself? The opportunity to make an enlightened decision is inherent in Topaz. A journey of true destiny is the vibrational energy here. Regal gold and earthy brown mix to create something spectacular. Your experience will guide others. All right. Next card is Instinct. Oh, I love both of these cards together. So powerful. Yeah. Wisdom. You gain clarity about something here. Through introspection, through meditation. Instinct, okay. There is a guide inside us. Wolf climbs the treacherous rocks, his eyes always fixed on the high ground. During the time he prepared to be a guardian, his master trained him never to turn back. When we look behind, we sap the energy we are to use in the future, his master said. Wolf's defense is his instinct, and he senses danger. Hence, Wolf journeys on and does not look back below for his enemies. He climbs unseen, for only those who seek a spirit guide can see him. Your instinct is finely tuned, so I doubt it. Your journey is guided. How can I master letting go and move on? Do I trust my inner guidance? Wait a minute. Key idea, solitary journey. Spirit lies on the road ahead. Led by spirit, follow your instinct. To step into the light, we let go of all senses other than pure instinct. When unfiltered, it guides us to the high ground and the help of our angels. This is a time to be the protector or to be protected. You'll know which role you're in. Both cards are talking about, it's not even just specifically like intuition, because there's other cards in this deck that talk about intuition. This is like a mix of, because I don't know, I guess we could say instinct and intuition can be the same thing, but they're not. There's a mix here. You gain, okay, through your fears, and the wolf doesn't look back at his enemies, and naturally you would fear your enemies because you have to run away from them or you have to fight them. There's still a bit of fear there. So there's something here that may feel uncomfortable or that you're fearing that you're going to gain clarity on, or you already have that. Like you might feel this, sorry, my phone is about to die. You have this pull, this drive perhaps. I don't know if it's a drive necessarily, but, or will, with that King of Wands. Because right now, I don't think you're probably too much up here. And you're like, okay, let's go, let's do this, or something about slowing your horses. There is a victory, there is a win here, and I feel like almost like in your thoughts, you came across the answer, but then you started thinking other things and whatever, and that got clouded. I'm trying to see if there's anything else here for you. the step or the plan that you take, you will get clarity on that, but you're going to have to sit and actually think about it, because there is some sort of plan, action, readiness to do something here. To get yourself out of something is also what I want to say. All right, Aqua, I don't know. You let me know, because I'm driving myself a little insane now, trying to figure it out. And I try to give the readings in a way that it makes sense, that it resonates with whoever it resonates with. But it's a little bit hard when I don't know, specific details. Obviously, this is why this is a general reading. And sometimes I get so invested in the readings and I'm like, I just want to find the answer. But that's just me naturally anyway. Ever since I was a kid, and still am I just want to know everything. I need the answers. So, and this is a beautiful thing about tarot, because a lot of people think you listen to tarot and you get the answer, and that's not necessarily the case. Tarot is reading the energies that are present and then the potential outcome if those energies don't change. So if you listen to like a reading and it's like, yeah, this situation is going to end, and then it actually doesn't, it could just be that, okay, well, now you're repeating a cycle. It could be that what ended was somebody's way of viewing the situation, their perspective. What could have ended, maybe it was the way that you perceived the situation ended. Maybe you're approaching the situation differently, or a person. It doesn't, don't take it literal. Take it as it resonates, and use discernment. Because we're all given this guide, this higher self, this intuition, so that we can make decisions of our own, because we're all individual people and we're capable of doing that, but we're just so clouded with everything, with people's judgments, with people's opinions, or what's going on in society, or what's going on in the world, or well, here's the reality of the situation. Well, I can't do this. We're just so consumed. And even more than that, even like what we consume for ourselves, media-wise, food-wise. Listen, I'm preaching to the choir here, but just because I read tarot cards, just because I'm an ordained mystic, or whatever you want to call it, a spiritual advisor, doesn't mean that I have all the answers. Doesn't mean that I live this hougie bougie holy life. I try to do the best that I can, but the point is to have this awareness and continue with the journey. Anyway, I'm chatting too much, Aquarius. You're probably like, yeah, whatever. So if it resonated, let me know down in the comments down below. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.